What's up guys, it's the Carp here, back with another video, and today we're going to be doing the first part of this new Football Manager mobile series, and this is going to be a new experiment in which I have put the GOAT, the greatest of all time, the best striker in the world, and I have kept him as a striker just because I want him to be getting, the most game time up front as possible. But I put him in Newport County, who were a League 2 club. You can see here they are now in the championship. Didn't quite make it to the Premier League. I've done 4 seasons so far. But anyways, he's got 20 in every stat, including aggression. I thought about putting that maybe down to 10, or just 15, maybe somewhere a little more moderate. But just kept it at 20 just to see what happens. He hasn't got like a super high amount of yellow or red cards yet. But he has got 3 U21 goals in 3 appearances, or in 2 appearances so far for the U21 national team. He's now 19 years old. He was just about to turn 16 when I put him in Newport County. He was playing for Oxford Reserves, so I just moved him here, changed his stats around. And I have given him a 950-week contract as well, just to sort of try and keep him at the club for the entirety of the save. Obviously, if he does move, I will just put him right back in, because I just want to see, I don't want to see how well necessarily he can do, but I want to see how much he can drag this team forward. But anyways, here have been his goal returns so far. So in his very first season in League 2, he got 70 goals and 5 assists in 57 appearances. 60 of those were in the league. If we look here at the club history, you can see that is so far his best season. He also got his highest rating of 7.9, but that was in a later season. He's got the most player of the player of the match awards. I was about to say player of the month so far at the club, and he was the youngest player. And they have signed somebody for 41 million since then, their highest signing, so that's interesting. But anyways, back to the GOAT. Eventually. Alright, so anyways, that's his best season by far so far. And then the next season, for some reason, just isn't there. Now, I do still have those stats for other players. I'll be honest, I did skim through these first 2 seasons pretty quickly while just watching, some videos. So I wasn't necessarily paying attention. He could have potentially not played that whole season, but more than likely it just for some reason didn't record his stats. But who knows? Anyways, the next season afterwards, they were still in League 1, having not been promoted, and he got himself 42 goals and 5 assists in 41 games there, getting that 7.9 average match rating, which I really don't know how he got an average rating that season higher than his first one. And then he's had a massive drop-off this year, unfortunately, getting 18 goals and 4 assists in 40 games, only scoring 12 goals in the league, like the joint 22nd highest goal scorer or something like that. But you would have seen it briefly before. Part of that is really just down to the fact they finished 21st place, 43 points, only 4 off of being relegated their first season in the championship. Pretty well, I would say to stay up though. Pretty decent achievement there. But he just hasn't had the service. As you can see, 7.2 average match rating for him, 7.06, and then 7s is the highest for everyone else. But realistically, people who play lots of games other than Tony Smith there, well below a 7 match rating, which is just really, really poor. And if you look at the goals, he's got double what anyone else in the squad has at 18, which is pretty pathetic, as a squad. And then assist-wise, 8 is the top assister, followed by 6, 6, 5, and then the GOAT himself with 4. So hopefully they can do a little bit better in the next episode. But the last thing I want to look at is just here. So this is the exact finishes. So first in that first season, obviously they would get that with having such a great player. Then they finished 8th actually in that second season in League 1. But then they jumped up to second place, narrowly missing out on the title. I think they were like 3 points off, maybe 4 points off. But then they did finish 21st in their first season in the championship. So not too bad at all. As long as they can keep in the championship for a couple more seasons, I wouldn't be surprised if they do make it into the Premier League. Next episode, I am going to just simulate through either 4 seasons or until they make it to the Premier League. So hopefully it doesn't take them too long. But that is going to do it for this episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.